What's up guys, I'm Plexistellar I here. Today, we're going to be showing you some Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 leaks. Alright, so first one was a secret that nobody has found out until like a few days after Chapter 3 release. Is this golden ore right there in the mountain, in this mountain right here. You can see like a dot, it's just white in a regular game. But if you zoom it up, in replay mode, it's literally a gold orb. And this, we think, is the Cube Queen because they said it's going to play a big part in Chapter 3's live events. Oh, with the storm, you can see like the gold light even better. And the gold orb was at the convergence, like the Cube Queen was inside it, so I think over there is the orb, and I think it's gonna be returning soon, along with the aliens, like the Cube's Cradle, which is the ship that contains all the motherships. So we should expect that to see it in Chapter 3, Season 2. Alright, with all the aliens returning, the Cube Queen, the Cube's Cradle returning, all these alien stuff are also coming back as well. The Cube Queen is just like the leader of the last reality, which is what the group is called. I think the Metro Team Leader robot is coming back, so we saw it in the Monster vs. Mech event. Monster vs. Robot event was the last time we saw Metro Team Leader, and I think it's going to come back to outfight the last reality in the Fortnite live event, because if you go to this location on the map that I'm in right now, you can see the robot's arm, and as we know, at the end of the final showdown event, aka the Monster vs. Robot event, you can see the arm like getting thrown into the water, and it is back again. It was not on a Chapter 2 map, so they had to put it on a Chapter 3 map for a reason, definitely. So I think they're gonna start rebuilding the robot and put this arm on there, is what I think is gonna happen. Alright guys, so next up, we're also going to get volcanoes in Chapter 3 Season 2 possibility, because we know what's inside of the volcano right now is a Daily Bugle, which is part of the Spider-Man collab. And usually collabs, if there's a collaboration location on the Fortnite map, then usually when the collab ends, the location goes, just like for Gotham City in Chapter 1 Season X. Since we were going into Chapter 2 that time, they put Gotham City there. So when Chapter 2 came, the Gotham City will be gone. So how I think the collab is going to end for Spider-Man is that since the Daily Bugle is in the middle of a volcano, the volcano is going to possibly erupt. If there's going to be like a live event at the end of Season 1 of Chapter 3, the volcano is going to erupt, destroying the Daily Bugle and turn this into a whole volcano. And some people say that the volcano is going to be a weather effect, just like the lightning and tornadoes. And some people say it's going to be for a huge live event, and some say it's going to be a weather effect, and then there's going to be like a huge eruption in a live event. So yeah, the volcanoes are going to return in Chapter 3 Season 2. Now guys, that's just one possible theme, is like the volcano is like another theme, the last reality is another theme. But here's the theme that is most likely going to happen. It's the 7 versus the IO. or Imagined Order, if you want to say it. And that's because of everything coming, like IO base camps have been coming onto Chapter 3 map recently. The IO like literally drilled a hole from the Chapter 2 map to the Chapter 3 map. And in the like science is like voices right away, like when you complete a quest, it talks about the Imagined Order and stuff, aka the IO guards and Dr. Sloan. So yeah, season 2's theme is most likely gonna be 7 versus IO. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is the rockets. So over at like the launch pad all the way over there, you can see some rockets, and they launch, I think, for like a reason. I think in the Fortnite storyline right now, the 7 are trying to look for the cube's cradle to make sure they're gone for good, but they're actually not gone at all. If you look at some images of Chapter 3, it had the same exact planet in the loading screen that you get for free for attending the end live event. So it's not gone, we just managed to separate from us for now. So I think that's what those rockets are trying to do. Also, since it's 7 versus IO, we already got an IO base for Imposters mode, so yes, a new Imposters map could happen. I'm talking Imposters map based on the 7, because there's already one for the IO, so why not the 7? Alright guys, so another thing possible is that this door right here, there are 2 doors leading inside here. It's like the Chapter 3 version of the Chapter 2 redacted bunker. This door right here is probably going to open next season, Chapter 3 Season 2, because if it's going to be 7 versus IO, the theme that's most likely going to be for next season, this right here might become a location or like a 7 safe house, just for, like for the Shadow safe house from Chapter 2 Season 2. This could be like a safe house. Also, we are getting a location that would fit the theme for Chapter 3 Season 2 this season, by the way. It's called Culver Canyon. According to the files, it's codenamed Crazy Cave. And it's going to be another version of the grotto. So last season, Chapter 2 Season 8, we saw the grotto's water level starting to drain. I think what Fortnite was trying to tell us is that we're going to get a place similar to grotto in Chapter 3, I think is what they were trying to tell us. Alright, so this restaurant right here, it might just seem like a regular restaurant to you guys right here, but this is actually Mice's restaurant. Down Mustard confirmed that he's not dead. He was just in the loop when he got chomped. This could be Mice's restaurant, by the way, and it could play a big part next season. Maybe even making another device. Like, the device event might happen again, but in Chapter 3. So, it says M right here, a golden M, and right here you can see like his books. Right here is a device from Chapter 2 Season 2 relating to Midas, one of his books that he had in Chapter 2 Season 2. So yeah, this is pretty much confirmed to be Mice's restaurant. And this place right here might be one of the main locations in Chapter 3, Season 2, so my society is probably gonna either join the 7 or the IO. Alright, for this final leak that I have for you guys right now, you see this part, the top left of the map right here, this place that my marker is right now, it's really empty, and a location there, like a name location there, would be perfect. Well, I think a name location is actually beneath that water right now, and let me explain. I'm gonna mute my mic and let me know if you notice anything. Do you guys notice anything? Well, if you listen closely, you could hear some of the music from Coral Castle. And right here is a Coral Buddy, which is a Coral Castle reference. And it is right here where a name location would be perfect for here. So I think this is this place of the map right here, it's gonna drain and it's gonna have a location. I highly doubt it's gonna be Coral Castle though. It is the most hated location because there's barely any loot there. I think it's gonna be like a remake of Coral Castle over here. And the remake is gonna have like a lot more loot, like I'll say 10 times more loot than Coral Castle because it barely had any loot there. So maybe a different version of Coral Castle is gonna drain and it will be revealed here, and it will have the same exact loot as regular POIs, most POIs. We're once again in replay mode, and we're now about to glitch under the water to see if we could see the location early. None other YouTuber has done this before, so yeah. Alright, so we're in the water. So far nothing. What if we go... Alright, what if we go further? Do we see anything? Do we see any more Coral Castle references? Alright, we know this is not going to be Coral Castle. I highly doubt that. Like I said before, it's going to be like another version of it. Like a lot better. Not going to be as worse. Alright, so now I'm glitching under into the water. You cannot see the location early, but I do not think they added the location like under the water yet, because they knew people were going to find some way to glitch under the water and see it for themselves. That's why they didn't put it in the game yet, but maybe soon, like when it releases, they will put it in the game. And this location right here will not be water anymore. And now if you are wondering why I didn't glitch into the bunker over there, is because I already tried doing it and it was not possible in replay mode. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.